Good morning, everybody. I made a little promise to myself that I do more Facebook Lives because it really gets the messaging across as to maybe a little bit more about me and how I can possibly help you with your health and fitness goals. If you guys don't know me already, my name is Maria Romaine Brace, and I help people accomplish their health and fitness goals through accountability groups, through live classes, and through just helping through advice and sharing my experiences. So I wanted to share with you guys, a lot of you guys know that I'm on a certain journey right now, and that is not coming from a vacuum. It's coming from the reality that I was really struggling with eating processed food, eating on the go, eating at a convenience, and then not being able to control my sugar and artificial sugar cravings, and just constantly was eating beyond what I needed to eat, even as a super active person. And thank you guys for joining. If you're joining, I'd love to hear what you like to do to cook and maybe, make that exciting for you. But here's the reality. I run a business. I teach 5 times a week. I have a full-time job. I work in account management and advertising and marketing at an online company. Hi, Shirley. And I basically leave the house around 9 and I don't come home till 9. So I'm gone, 12 hours. And it's something that I've made every excuse. I've used meal delivery. I've made the excuse that I'm just not ever going to be super, super fit or do that meal prep because I'm not that person. I just don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. So I'm the person that hands down has used the excuse that I do not have time. And you know how you keep fighting something until you realize that's what's holding you back? So I'm not a big cook. I'll be very truthful. My husband is way better at me. I'm not patient, and I think that has a lot to do with my time. When I come home, I want to eat, and when I'm ready to eat, I want to eat. And so sauteing something up for 2 hours ahead of time for dinner never happens. But I will say, thanks for joining. I will say my cooking, I kind of have this excuse that I blame my mother, and it's an excuse, but she's a phenomenal cook. And because she was so phenomenal, I leaned on her so heavily. And I will also say this, in the health and fitness field, the more I cook, the more I might want to pick and eat as I cook. As somebody who loves food, it's hard for me to cook something without picking, and that's a very bad habit I've created. So baking and all that kind of stuff, I keep it very simple to stay healthy, and so because of that, cooking just seemed overwhelming to me to have to count the calories and the macros, and a sister didn't have time for that, right? So I will do a lot of salad bars, and then I'll look up calories online. But at the end of the day, those types of behaviors, when I got away from whole foods and did more meal delivery and convenience foods, I was just eating too much, craving too much. My blood sugar was all off, and I was gaining weight, and it wasn't something that felt good. And so that's why I started to do this Whole30 and get over myself. So cooking is something that I always said I would never be good at, and it's something that I still keep very, very simple. But I'm very open to being okay. I'm going to have to spend extra time learning how to cook these things. I'm going to have to be more patient. I'm going to have to wake up earlier. I'm going to have to sacrifice some time on my business or sacrifice some time at work to make these things work. So I'm still very about the convenience, still very about on the go. But I will say it does not take very long to saute up some eggs. I don't even know if that's the right word. It does not take very long to slice some sweet potatoes and throw them in the microwave from like a microwave safe dish. It does not take very long to saute up some spinach. It does not take long to saute up eggs. It does not take long to slice up some smoked salmon and put it on top. And this avocado is wholly avocado, 100-calorie avocado. So this is my breakfast. I'm going to eat it soon, and it's kind of cold, which is kind of a bummer, but it's still going to be really, really good. But I'm eating like a queen, and it does involve some cooking and meal prep. And meal prep can mean have all of the ingredients within your fridge and have them sliced up, or have somebody help you with that, or take some time when you have some time on a Sunday, or when you make some time is what I should say. And you can still make this happen. I still have to get into the crock pot world. I still have to get into the different, how to roast your own chicken. And those are all things that I'm really excited about, because I think I also realize I just need to grow up. We want to have a family someday, and I'm going to need to know how to do that. I delegate a lot to my husband. I will say that. He's somebody who's able to be at home with a dog when I'm coming home from work. But literally, our food does not take long to make. And we've realized how quick grilling protein on the grill take. So when you eat healthy, it's actually really not that complicated, and you shouldn't be adding creams and crazy concoctions. So I feel really good when I read the Whole30 book and all the recipes that it was all very straightforward and not that many ingredients, because the more ingredients you put in, the more trouble you start to get yourself in. So I was very relieved to realize that what I've been doing all along has been actually what I should be doing, and trying to figure out how to cook within certain ingredients kind of keeps it simple. So I got over myself. I need to get over myself. I need to make extra time in my day. I had to take extra time and not just take something out of the freezer, take something. I would get an egg white delight from McDonald's because I knew it was only 250 calories, but there was something in that egg white delight that made me want another one. I was like, should I go to another McDonald's on the way to work and swing by and get another one? There's a problem there if you're craving another one. What's going on that makes it so good that it's not satisfied and have it just one? So I'm going to encourage you guys to, if there's something hanging you up, whether it's meal prep or time to cook, or that you're not a good cook, or that you just hate eating healthy food, whatever it is, you've got to get to a point where you just get over yourself and realize, hey, I want this more than I am upset that it takes extra time to cook or that it takes extra time to meal prep. You get over it, you make it happen, you get convicted, and that's the stage I'm at now. I have to get over it, and I'm over it, and the reward is great, right? So I'm excited to eat this. I made this myself. It did not take long, maybe 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and I was kind of multitasking, which is something that I tend to do. So I encourage you guys to explore the thing you hate if that's the thing that's holding you back, because the chances are you just need to get over yourself and make it a habit, and then it's easy. All right, I hope that helps today, and if you guys ever want to join me or ask any questions with the tools that we help provide, I would love to talk to you. So send me a direct message. Please do that now. Send me a direct message, and we can go over how to help each other and maybe share tips and go back and forth. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.